Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lordina. In today's video, I'll just be talking about how you can pave your way into pretty much any industry, but specifically the creative industry. So if you're a student, especially looking for like internship opportunities or work experience, this video is for you. And even if you're not a student and there is that dream job role that you'd want and you're trying to figure out how you can get into that position, this video is also for you. So I have so much to say. Without further ado, let's get onto the video. So with any industry, specifically speaking about the creative industry, they need to know what experience you have and they need proof of this. So let's say if you're a writer, you've written scripts, maybe even books, novels, or whatever it is, and that's the experience that you have. And if you're an aspiring actor, if you've been in school plays, performances, done things outside of school, done commercials, etc., that is proof of your experience. So a common question that is asked, what if I don't have any experience but I still want to get into this industry? Create your own opportunities, literally create your own mini projects. The coolest thing about anything that is creative, that it doesn't require any like certification or validation to create. You literally just do it. So that could be setting up like an Instagram page, posting your artwork on there if you're an artist, or just finding some sort of way to present your work. Which leads on to my first point of having a portfolio. So when reaching out to people or finding opportunities, you'll show them your portfolio either through like an email or a DM and be like, look, this is my work, I'm really interested in X, and then you can elaborate from there. So even with like well-known actors, casting directors, they do need to see their portfolio to see like what they've been in. And for aspiring people as well, if you're trying to climb up the ladder, they do need to see what work you've been in before they can even cast you. So having a portfolio is very important, especially when you have no social media presence and you're pretty much like a nobody, or if you don't have any connections with anyone in the industry you want to get into. Having a portfolio that shows this is my work, this is what I'm very interested in, do you have any tips or advice? It will be very beneficial. So I've seen people link their portfolios in the bio of their social media accounts, and this is just a great way for people just to find out about it. I mean, the first thing I do whenever I see someone's Instagram page, I always like see their bio just to see what their page is about, but I always click on any links that they have. Some people's bio has a link that leads to Linktree, which leads to like more things they do. Maybe they create content on other platforms, etc. So definitely utilize any social media space where you can add extra links to spaces like your portfolio. But I will talk about social media later on and how you can use that to help you get more opportunities. One of the best ways to step your foot into the industry you want to get into are internships. Internships are great to get hands-on experience, and it's also great in the creative sense and in an academic sense, depending on what route you want to get into, as I have done both. And it's also great so you can reference in your university statement if you do plan on going to uni, which I also have done. So this is your opportunity to really network, ask a lot of questions with the people in your environment, as these people are much more knowledgeable than you are. You know, really work those interpersonal skills, and if you do these kind of things, it will show that you're really eager and it can open a door to more opportunities. So there are two types of internships. You can have voluntary internships and you can do paid internships. However, I slightly do recommend voluntary internships, only because it kind of takes out the whole aspect of money being involved. So to put this into perspective, if you had a job, like any job, a part-time job, and it's not really like your dream job, it's not something you're passionate about, but it's something that you do because like you need money, like something to help you stay afloat. You would not turn up every single day on time if the job that you were doing wasn't paid, as it's not something that you're really eager about. Now, relating this to the internship, if you can show that you can get to places on time, do extra things for people, even sometimes outside intern hours, if that's even a thing, then it just shows how like passionate you are like about like the role and being of service to people as well, just really helping them out. Again, that can open more doors for opportunity. And it also kind of shows like how passionate you are like about what it is you want to do, and people will recognize and see that. Not everyone has this notion, but if you've ever heard of the saying like minimum wage, minimum effort, and that's not something you kind of want to contribute to your internship. Like just seeing how much you're getting paid an hour, and you probably be like, well, I'm not even getting paid that much to be here, etc. So yes, with voluntary internships, you are trading your time, not just to help people and actually get some work and get some experience, but you're also trading your time to build connections with people who are already in the industry. If you're finding the video helpful so far, do me a favour and hit the thumbs up real quick, very much appreciated. So a common question that I get asked is, how do I find opportunities for internships? Guys, I have got you. TikTok is a goldmine. Now you must be thinking, TikTok, like what's going on? Honestly, these days I don't Google, I don't YouTube, I literally just TikTok search. Like TikTok is my new search engine, and now I'm going to show you how to use it. Open up TikTok and you want to search for like your job role or the industry you want to get into. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to choose just a fashion buyer career. So what you want to do, you want to scrub through all of these TikToks and just listen to the advice on what they have to say. And what you want to do is you want to look through the comment section, is because there are going to be people who are interested in the TikTok, and they will ask questions about paving into the industry, etc. Because some of the questions that you may have been answered. So if I just go on a profile, you just want to check if they make similar content or more content about getting into the industry. I mean, as I can see, she even has a whole playlist dedicated to just becoming a fashion buyer. So I would definitely just like watch through all of that. And secondly, what I will do is, if I do have any like questions or queries, I'll either drop her like a message or a DM. Yeah, you can do that, or you can send an email, because they'll probably be a bit more responsive to that maybe than on their social media. And I guess you can go ahead and check their other socials. As I mentioned, they might make like more content on there dedicated to like being like a fashion buyer, or maybe they have a YouTube channel. You just want to check. Yeah, so that is how I would use TikTok, just to get as much information as I can about the industry. You just never know what can happen if you just put yourself out there and stop waiting for opportunities to miraculously fall on your lap. So I remember when I was looking for internships myself, maybe around summer of year 12, and there were a lot of like TikToks just about internship opportunities, but there's like a huge thing like within like the fashion industry where there were a lot of fashion intern opportunities, but these were for like really big like brands or like big fashion names that a lot of people would have heard of. I believe maybe Vogue was one of them, and I was looking into it, and they did ask for like a CV or resume or some sort of like file just like about yourself. This kind of links about the portfolio that I mentioned earlier, and there are literally TikTok pages dedicated to finding like internship opportunities in a lot of different industries. But if I can find some, definitely drop me a follow on my Instagram page, as I'll be posting a lot of follow-up content from some of the points I mentioned in this video, so that will be linked in the description. So moving on to a more professional social media site, LinkedIn. So I'm still trying to navigate this myself. I've seen how people use it on TikTok and how it's really great for networking. Pretty much any type of job role you are looking for, doesn't even have to be creative or academic, you will find someone on LinkedIn who fulfills that. So this is my LinkedIn page. It is not complete, but for the purpose of this video, I am showing it. So I'm just going to give an analogy of how I think LinkedIn could possibly work, just in one way, but in many others. So as you can see, I used a lot of keywords within the title underneath my name, such as content creator. So if I was like a PR marketer, or is it like a PR manager, and I was looking for a content creator so that I can reach out to for potential potential sponsor for the brand or company I'm working with, I would literally just like search up content creator, and I'll search that up, and we're looking for people, and as you can see, they've all used the keyword content creator within their title. And as you can see, I put a bit about me and my experience, so I definitely put like YouTube. Yes, I did put like YouTube for like my job, and as I scroll all the way down, it even tells you, it can show you people who have viewed your profile. LinkedIn has even suggested a bunch of people who I might know from YouTube because I put down I'm a content creator. These are like so much more people. If I wanted to connect with and maybe reach out to them, let's say for a collab, I can do so through LinkedIn. And I'm pretty sure I can see all these people's profiles as well. So yeah, that's just one way on how I think you could use LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn will be a great way to reach out to these people, is because on some uni students LinkedIn, they will put like which year they're in, so if they're a 3rd or 4th year student, and you can always like go ahead and ask them, because I personally think asking students straight off the bat about the course and their experience, because I mean it is them sitting the course, they can give you so much value and information than in any other traditional ways, I think personally. So that's just a suggestion on how you could use it. Coolest thing about social media is that it is for free, so you can put your work, put your content out there, and it's not what you know, it's who you know. So there are literally TikTokers who are currently uni students, and they make content maybe about like the uni life and being a uni student, or sometimes they create content that has nothing to do with just university life or their course. So obviously it's them just doing TikTok like part-time, it's not really like a full-time thing, but even just through that, like someone just being like a full-time uni student, taking the time to post consistently on TikTok, these people have landed like so many cool opportunities, like getting invited to like events. Like I know that there's been TikTok events, and for other events that have to do with like film and fashion, there are a lot of TikTokers who make appearances to them shows because they've got invited. So with these TikTokers who are uni students, they get sent a lot of things from like PR, like working with brands, doing sponsors, so they are making like an income on the side as well as doing full-time studies. And speaking of making opportunities for yourself, something that I have seen on TikTok literally like throughout like the TikTok years and even recently now, is people doing the TikTok where they walk like a model like in public until they get noticed by a modeling agency. Believe it or not, that works. Like that actually works. Like it really does. It really is a crazy world out there. Yeah, so that's why I'm sharing that information, not to tell you guys that, look, you need to start posting consistently so you can get invited to all these different awards and premieres, all that kind of stuff. I'm just telling you guys this just to show just the power of social media and how putting yourself out there can lead to really good beneficial things in the future. Comment down below what is your dream job or the industry that you want to get into, and give this video a big thumbs up so I can reach out to more people who would be looking for this advice. And don't forget to follow me on the gram, as I'll be posting a bunch more content on there and on my stories. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!